Hello everyone, welcome back if you are returning. Thank you for your continuous support. Well, for those of you who are new here, hello and nice to meet you. Welcome to this channel. I hope you enjoy this collective reading. Let's get started to see the messages for my collectives. Healing heart, toxicity, abusive relationship. For a lot of you, you have healed yourself. If not, you are so close to completing your healing journey. You are in the final stretch of doing your healing work. But for the majority of you, you have already completed lion's shares of the healing work. This is not surface level, very shallow, very faint kind of healing. It's very deep. I'm talking about generational healing, past lives healing kind of work. And you are such a kind, generous, loving, affectionate person that you were being taken advantage of because people see you as the wellspring and the source of energy. They see you as the nourishment. So there used to be times that you were overgiving too much, overextending too much, that you were being extracted and exploited. You were being taken advantage of. People see your values, but there is a lack of reciprocation. Now you are reserving the time, the energy to yourself, as well as people who you feel they truly deserve, people who you truly love. Not every single one of them in your social orbit, in your circle, deserves to be there. You are being selective when it comes to who you want to give away your time, your energy, your kindness, your generosity, because your time, your energy is limited. You become more time conscious, you are having a greater sense of self-awareness. I'm seeing that you are rising from the ashes like the phoenix. You have healed yourself and you are glowing up, honing in new energy, brushing off negativity, staying away from emotional despondency, staying away from narcissists, people who are abusive and toxic. And with the addiction here, you are fixing yourself as well. Doing audit, a metaphor. Accounting audit, tax audit. So metaphorically speaking, you are auditing your daily routine and schedule, rolling up your sleeves to better yourself. Sleeping earlier, eating healthier, plant-based diet, fasting, exercising. I'm seeing you are paying more attention when it comes to bodybuilding as well as fitness, and you are reclaiming back your power. You are getting back your physical and mental strength. Let's see. Wow, I really love this. Growth and endurance. You are so practical. You are being so down to earth and pragmatic instead of being emotionally driven and emotionally triggered easily. You know how to divert your attention. You know what needs to be prioritized, and you are prioritizing on yourself. For a lot of you, you are reserving yourself. You could be single since birth, or you ended some kind of toxic relationship before, and now you are just simply chilling, relaxing instead of rushing. You are rejuvenating. This is your hibernation period. I'm seeing detoxing. For some of you, physically, you are detoxing. Emotionally, you are also detoxing, practicing social distancing, reducing the time spent on social media, reducing social connections. Not saying you are withdrawing from all and sundry, but you would rather be alone. Because when you isolate yourself, when you give back quality time to yourself, it gives you a clearer vision. It gives you a clearer visibility to see things about yourself that you were unable to see about yourself before. Isolation allows you to see yourself in a way that another person can't really see in themselves. For a lot of you, I'm seeing you are being more connected with the nature, getting more sun exposure, having a nature walk, standing barefoot on natural ground, sand, grass. You could be someone being result-oriented, performance-oriented too much. You could have imposter syndrome. There are times that you feel you are not good enough, you can't really internalize success. You may be burning into exhaustion knowingly, unknowingly, too much in order to make things work. But there are times that when you try to make things work, it backfires. And you may even challenge, question, is that your fault? Because you feel that this is some kind of mistakes that you make. But that is not true. You care. So you take actions. I'm seeing this message, stop overthinking. Don't be too harsh and don't be too difficult to yourself. Be more lenient. Show more softness to yourself. This is about maintaining balance. There are times that you need to stay firm. You need to be ambitious. You need to be more rigid. But there are times that you need to show more generosity, love, softness, especially. Show that to yourself. I'm also seeing that you are stabilizing your energy. There is this lone wolf energy being reflected. You could be seeing dragonflies, butterflies, insects on a daily basis. Separation, missing you. You ended toxic, unhealthy connections. And you are showing a lot of emotional resilience. You know what you're worth. For a lot of you, I'm seeing return of old energies. There is this return of old person here. Through the separation, the time, the distance that has been created between you two, they are deliberating, they are ruminating, because they finally realize you are the true bliss, you are the lucky charm. They can't afford the risk of losing you. Now they feel apologetic for fumbling you. For a lot of them, they have already returned, but you are showing a lot of resilience. You are staying firm, like the energy being reflected here, cactus. You are also acting like a porcupine. This is your protective mechanism, survival mechanism, coping mechanism when you deal with this person. This is your life attitude because you know that haters gonna hate, cheaters gonna cheat. This is someone who are being so stubborn, who are being so rigid, taking things one-sided, that they don't show flexibility to make things work. So there is a lack of consistency and persistency. At the end of the day, you know that you two will never be on the same page anymore. So you rejected them. I'm seeing you categorize someone as an energy vampire, energy suckers. You have your mental checklist. And this person fall under the category of you saying no, rejecting them, blocking them. This person is being blacklisted. Once and for all, they are gone in your life. You don't want to deal with them anymore, and you don't even bother to think about this person. You don't care. Simply no desire, no business, no wants to think about them, and you don't even care whether they miss you anymore because they miss the opportunities. You did give them chances, opportunities to make amends, but it's just they trick you. They fool. They try to make you like a fool, not being sincere, not being genuine. Because I'm seeing the same old stories, same old patterns that keep repeating itself. So they were simply stringing along, beating around the bush, giving you falseful expectations that they're going to change, what they have in their mind, what they're going to do about the future with you. But at the end of the day, it's really half-half, or they can't even get anything done. A lot of expectation gaps, misalignments. Determination, honor, protection, you are protecting yourself. And the least you expected from this person is for them to be more honest, for them to be more truthful, for them to be more upright, stop acting like a coward, taking responsibility, taking their accountability, someone not having backbone. So you know that this is in their blood, this is in their DNA. So you move on, burning off the bridges. This is also a sudden revelation, like one of those aha moments for you. You come into realization knowing what you're worth, and you know that life is not a snapshot, it's a journey, it's a flow. So you have options, you have free will. It always comes with possibilities. I really love this. Butterfly, like I pointed out before, you're going to see butterflies, dragonflies, insects on a daily basis. Venus rising from the ashes, you are being turned into a beautiful butterfly coming out of the chrysalis. Caterpillar coming out of the chrysalis. You transform yourself physically as well as emotionally. You become much more vibrational. In this person, there is a lack of growth. There is a lack of growth as well as there is a lack of endurance. They were dipping, someone giving you silence treatment, someone not being honest, cheated on you, betrayed you, saying something not very nice about you. Someone being very rude and impolite as well, partying. I really love the synchronicity, as I pointed out earlier. Lone wolf energy, being happily single. At the very least, you are reserving yourself. You know what you're worth. You don't have those sheep mentality, or you are not having those traditional mainstream mindsets that time is running out, biological clock is ticking. That is a fact. That is one aspect. That is one story. But you don't want to destroy your future ending up in the wrong hands. If you need to be with a fool, you would rather be alone. You know what you're worth, and you want to be with or be around someone who are already ready. You don't want to wait for them to improve themselves. If they wanted to, they would have already. They would have marked it on their schedules. They would have already planned things and execute. But there is a lack of execution when it comes to this past person. So you are looking for someone being sensible, down to earth, practical, pragmatic, just like you. You are looking for alignments. You are looking for simplicities instead of complications, instead of complexities. For some of you, I'm seeing that water bodies can really calm you. I'm also seeing drink more water, hydrate yourself for some of you. And water is really important. I'm seeing do an audit. Take a more closer look when it comes to the food, the drinks that you consume on a daily basis. Do an audit when it comes to your diet routine. The things that you consume on a daily basis become part of you. This is your sacred temple. For a lot of you, I'm seeing that physically you are decluttering, you are fasting, or you are eating healthier, eating more sattvic food. Food that is natural, pure, nuts, vegetables, fruits, whole grain. And you are savoring the present moment instead of overthinking, because you know that the future is something that you are able to create, and life is a manifestation of where your energy is flowing, and you are focusing on the right aspect. You are working on yourself instead of over giving your energy away. And you stop trusting someone else so easily anymore. You are going to do your own audit. You are going to do your own niche research, background checking, due diligence checking when it comes to another person. Not just saying, not just believing what they say, what they tell you, but you look for consistency between their words and their behaviors. Kevin, what's done is done, what's dead is dead. There is no going back. There is no kissing corpses. There is no shagging dead people. Closing out an old chapter of your life. This energy is very strong. and we have garden. For a lot of you, I'm seeing water bodies can calm you, plants. Being connected with the nature, maybe you have plants in your place. I'm seeing some low maintenance plants, flowers, peace lilies, succulent plants, cactus, spider plants, something like that. So definitely plants, flowers, the nature can really heal you. For some of you, you are taking some supplements, and physically speaking, you become much stronger. Let's see, further crossroad. I'm seeing with these two cards appearing, instead of relying on external confirmation or validation, you seek the answer from within. Because the external world exists as a way of distraction, confusion in so many ways. So you are going to listen what your heart is telling you, following your gut feelings, your intuitive nudges, instead of showing over attachment to the comments, the feedbacks of another person about you, instead of placing too much attention to the beliefs, the perspectives of the society or another person. This is also about it always comes with a choice. This is not really a loss. Somebody showed you true colors, you learn from it, you become much stronger, you become much tougher physically and emotionally thanks to this person. You are showing a lot of gratitude, a lot of appreciation when it comes to existence itself, when it comes to life itself, because you know that life is a flow. We never meet the same person twice. We never step into the same water twice. It's about flexibility, it's a flow. I'm seeing a lot of flow, flowing like the river. You are getting back the rhythm of your life, stabilizing your life energies. And when you are being treated not very well, when you were being given with a fish that actually made you sick because the fish is actually rotten, and now that fish is gone, you are being thankful thanks to that, instead of grieving, sitting there crying, sitting there in a huff and a puff, being passive reactive, being apathetic. You transmute negativity into positive vibes, because energy is transferable. Energy cannot be created or be destroyed, but it can only be transferred. I'm seeing you are a manifester. You are turning on your creator mode, being more optimistic, being more passionate about life, about your future. You know that there are so many fishes in the sea, in the ocean. You are being presented with a bunch of choices, with a bunch of options and alternatives. It's up to you to choose. And even you may feel that you don't like fish, lobsters, shrimps. So what I'm saying here, you always have options and opportunities. Don't limit yourself, and you are going out to explore. This is what I'm seeing. You are being so open-minded, exploring options, alternatives, not limiting yourself. Wow, I really love it. As I pointed out, you become so positive, and people are attracted towards you because your energy. You were being treated as a nourishment. So people keep coming into your life, getting closer to nitpick, silent off your energy. For some of you, getting some more sun exposure. And you are very hilarious. You could be hilarious, you could be a fun person. This is your characteristics. But not a lot of situations you are going to reveal this side. You are reserving your hilarious, fun side to limited circumstances, to limited people. You also have this sunny disposition rubbing off on people around you. Your presence, your absence is so significant. Toughen again. For some of you, this is coming through very strong. Someone go out of your life, they perish, they leave this earthly realm, and you are grieving, ruminating, thinking about them, funeral energy, a person, or it could be a pet here. Someone passed away or a pet. And this is also about a natural cycle, life and death, initiation and expiration. This is a natural cycle. This is a cliche. This is something that is fundamental when it comes to life itself. So you are getting back to the fundamentals. You are rebuilding the fundamental blocks of your life, reprogramming your subconscious mind. And we have celebration. A lot of partying and celebration energy. For some of you, you cut yourself some slack, going on a vacation, taking a trip, or you attended some kind of invitation parties, functions, gatherings. If not, you are going to join or participate some kind of gatherings. There will be invitations, hanging out with people that are really on par with your frequency. And it's also worth to be celebrated because you close out some kind of difficult chapters in your life. It almost feels like cutting to the core, hitting the rock bottom, and now you are bouncing back. Before you shoot up, you need to go through those low times, difficult times, but you smooth sail the testings, the persecutions, the trials, and the tribulations. So congratulations, it's worth to be celebrated. For some of you, I'm seeing that you have been doing something, treating yourself, pampering yourself, treating yourself very nicely, buying something new, jewelries, clothing, shoes, something about your face here, changing hair color, getting a new tattoo, piercing, beauty treatment, skincare treatment, having a body massage, because you deserve it. And you are treating yourself very well, not because of someone else out there, simply because you care about yourself. This is your earthly house. You are taking care of your sacred temple. That's it. You don't really need a reason to treat yourself well. Flourish. You are glowing up. You are shooting up. I'm seeing things are being expedited. Things flourish because you are a manifester. You are transmuting negativity into positive energies, honing in the right energy, prioritizing the right aspect of your life. Cleansing, I really love it. Cord cutting, detoxing, I love the synchronicity. Physically, emotionally, detoxing, cutting people off, people who are toxic, narcissistic, people being arrogant, people who are PUA, emotional manipulation, pickup artists. And there is this evil eye energy, people trying to nitpick, siphon off your energy. You protect yourself. I'm seeing some tattoo for some of you. Rose tattoo? You are wearing some tattoo or doing some kind of rituals to protect yourself. And we have lock, restrictions, limitations. You are seeking freedom. You feel much more liberated because you are leaving behind those limiting beliefs and mindsets. Instead of letting another person to trap you because they can't, this is only a form of mental entrapment. You are getting yourself out of the mental jail cell. And we have the Ace of Pentacles coming in reverse. Opportunities that is going to strike you the times when you are least expecting it. Something that is being hidden. The time you are rejuvenating yourself, this is more like your hibernation period. You may not be able to see things are happening. A little bit quiet, not much is moving, but things are happening behind the scene. This is a huge offer, a huge opportunity, abundance being presented in front of you financially and emotionally, presented right before you on this silver platter. It's up to you to accept or not. You know what you need to accept. You know what needs to be rejected. And you are not showing over attachment to the outcome and the results. This is not about the outcome and the results itself, because the result is only a natural concomitant of you being dedicated to life itself, of you enjoying the process itself. It's going to come anyway. The Hermit mode, I really love the synchronicity, along with energy, isolation energy, cutting people off. You are seeking the answer, the solution, seeking the light from within instead of another person. You don't need external confirmation, external validation about who you are. With the Queen of Cups, you are so kind, so generous. You are so sentimental. People love you because you're so caring and understanding. You are so inspirational. You are so empathetic. They find you very relatable. You have a lot of depth. People are being drawn towards you, not just because of your energy, but you are seen as very sharp, meritorious, well-read, well-experienced. They get enlightened. They get motivated and inspired when they talk to you. They really like to hear your voice. Something about your voice is so beautiful. It's so special. It's so unique. After talking to you, they feel much better. They see you as the safe harbor. They see you as the sanctuary. You can give them a peace of mind. Finally, we have King of Pentacles. I really love this. As I pointed out, financially, emotionally, your life flourish in a way that you could never be able to imagine. With the King and Queen coming together, I'm seeing balancing the divine masculinity as well as divine femininity in your life, within your own self. And you are going to have emotional abundance here with the Queen of Cups. And you are meant to be rich with the King of Pentacles. This is your birthright. You deserve love. You deserve to have financial abundance and financial security. And you are going to create your future not really having those mental blockages, like following the crowd, following the herd of the sheep, having those sheep mentality. You are uplifting your energy. You are eliminating those mental blockages. You are giving yourself a new identity, a new look. And you are also reprogramming the sense of success, the sense of money. Because it's not really about money. It's not really about the outcome. Because you need to spend the money on yourself. It's really about financial well-being. It's about your well-beings, and you're being so dedicated and committed to the process itself because the consequence is only a natural concomitant. You are staying firm. I'm seeing things are being stabilized and things are happening in your favor because now you are stabilizing your life energies. I'm getting that you know what needs to be prioritized and your creator mode is being turned on. You know what needs to be done, and you are stepping into the main character of your own story, that instead of letting anyone to tell you what to do, how to make things work, who to be, who to become, only you get to decide this. because this is your life. Only you get to decide things about your future instead of another person, instead of the society. I really love this reading. I hope you can enjoy this as well and you can resonate. Thank you for staying with me until now. I'm going to see you in the next one. Take care and goodbye.